Data Refinement Roberts coming at you from HiMSS 18 Las Vegas, the national conference. We welcome you and we're excited to be here. Eager to talk to you about what interoperability and data refinement, cleaning of data, curing clinical data disorder, what it means for our country, what it means for your organization, and what it means for healthcare in general. What kind of problems do you see in the industry right now?
I think our problem right now has been around data quality and the amount of data that we are receiving. We want good quality data to be able to use it for future use. And to get that data right is what we are really focusing on right now.
When I say clinical data management, what comes to mind?
Management or mismanagement is what comes to mind, honestly.
I love it. That's a great answer.
The fire resources are just buckets, and so you can put the information in the bucket, but how you understand what goes in the bucket, it's not like the difference between water and hydrochloric acid, but is it water or is it soda water or is it maybe it's vinegar, right? And so you don't really know exactly what you're getting out of that fire resource bucket.
Well, anytime that you're dealing with any type of HL7 or HIE type of compliant products, you're always dealing with struggles with normalization of data, right? Data always seems to be, we can provide you data, but it's the normalization, the consistency of the data always seems to be the biggest struggle. Although it's HL7 or it's CCDs or whatever the case is, there always seems to be variability in that, and there's always struggles to figure out how to normalize that content before it gets into like an HIE.
There's a lot of work to be done in terms of reaching more agreement in terms of rules and terminologies.
Yeah, I'd say the quality of data. Something Diameter Health knows a little bit about, but without question, we get so much dirty data in. In fact, one of our colleagues at UCSD calls it DIRTA. All he deals with is DIRTA. I love that acronym.
It's a mess. I mean, take for example a CCDA or a clinical document that comes to us that is from a certified meaningful use electronic health record vendor. The data that we see, and we've been testing it coming in, just passing that test is not a sufficient test at this point. So it's messy. It's certainly not interoperable on a semantic level. And a lot of work has to be done just to even make it pass muster to get to us so we can get it consistently in a discrete manner. We have a long way to go to make that type of data flow work better.
Tell me your favorite thing that you've seen at the conference so far.
It has to be about 5 minutes ago. I went to a booth on Diametric Health, and they were showing me some solutions that would solve some of the problems that we're trying to solve right now.
The next revolution is, defining the processes of healthcare, and then also coordinating processes of healthcare in a very specific and structured way, so that we can also know what's going on, in a system A, or I can get my lab test drawn anywhere, I can get my prescription filled anywhere, and the prescription decremented, so it's not just within the Walgreens system I can do it, but kind of anywhere. Or I can get my physical therapy anywhere. Getting to that market environment where people aren't captured within the healthcare system, because that's where the work, not the data, but where the work is done, and you can't coordinate well among other healthcare providers. So that's, I think, in 5 to 8 years we'll probably be there, and it'll be really exciting.
It's more the analytics of data and the usage of data, and really just analyzing data and see how effective data can be used and how it's recorded to make it efficient and effective for people to use it. In the future, pie in the sky, is if we can get there, is the data's all accurate. We don't have to do all this back checking or finding out through the process of implementation that the data is not truly normalized. It's just going to improve, in the end, it's going to improve integration. It's going to improve interoperability, which is a big buzzword over the last 10 years, and it's going to improve patient outcomes.
Well, I think the thing that's happening now is the ability of patients to actually be able to access their own data. We just saw a demonstration right now by Ricky Bloomfield of the Apple technology to do that.
Social determinants of health was fantastic. So bringing healthcare, expanding that and bringing economic data, social data into the space.
I think without question, I think the theme of this year's show is AI. It's amazing how much people want to apply artificial intelligence to the everyday transaction flow of what we do. As the price point on AI, artificial intelligence, come down so low that we can apply it to everything we do? And the answer is maybe yes.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for being our customer. Thanks for being our fans. Here we are at HiMSS 18, Las Vegas.
For more information on Diameter Health, visit diameterhealth.com or contact us at info@diameterhealth.com.